There comes a moment in every believer's life when the pain feels too deep, the betrayal cuts too sharp, and the weight of the world becomes too heavy to carry. You wonder, how much more can I take? But it's in that exact moment, when your soul feels weakest, that Allah begins to strengthen you. You may not see it right away, but something powerful is happening inside you. He's building in you a strength that no trial can break, no person can take, and no enemy can touch. When Allah is with you, nothing and nobody can truly hurt you. Their words may sting, their actions may shake you, but they cannot destroy what Allah protects. In today's powerful reminder from Mufti Menk, we'll explore how Allah's strength transforms your pain, your patience, and your purpose. If you're tired of fighting battles alone, this message is for you, because you're not alone. Allah is strengthening you. 1. When Allah is with you, who can be against you? When Allah is with you, no one can stand against you. This is not just a phrase, but a divine truth rooted in the Quran. In Surah Al-Imran 3:160, Allah reminds us, if Allah helps you, none can overcome you. This means that real strength doesn't lie in armies, influence, or resources. It lies in Allah's support. When He decides to uplift you, no enemy can pull you down. The hearts of people are in His control, and even the strongest of your opponents are powerless before His will. Sometimes Allah allows trials to expose false supporters and strengthen your soul, but He never abandons the one who trusts Him. His help may be invisible, but its effects are undeniable. You walk through storms untouched because His protection surrounds you like a shield. That's the true power of being strengthened by Allah. 2. Allah's strength is greater than any trial. Allah's strength transforms your pain into power. When you face trials, be it emotional wounds, betrayal, or sudden loss, it can feel unbearable. But the moment you turn to Allah sincerely, He begins to fortify your heart. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:286, He promises that Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. That means if you're facing something difficult, it's because He already knows you're capable, especially with His help. Through constant dua, heartfelt prayer, and sincere reliance, Allah places within you a strength you never knew you had. It's not loud or boastful. It's quiet resilience, unshakable faith, and peace in the chaos. You may still feel pain, but you're no longer broken by it. That strength is a gift, a divine reinforcement that lifts you when everything else falls. Only Allah can give such calm in the middle of the storm. 3. The power of sabr, patience in the face of harm. Patience, or sabr, is one of the most powerful forms of strength Allah grants to the believer. When others try to hurt you through words, betrayal, or injustice, the natural urge is to react. But when Allah strengthens you, He teaches you to remain calm, silent, and dignified. Sabr is not weakness. It's a shield given by Allah to protect your peace and elevate your status. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ faced insults, rejection, and even physical harm, yet he responded with patience, trusting Allah's justice above all. This is the strength of the chosen ones, those who hold themselves back, not out of fear, but out of trust in their Lord. Every act of patience adds to your spiritual power. When you remain firm without retaliating, Allah fights your battles in ways you cannot imagine. True sabr is divine endurance, wrapped in faith. 4. Let them plot. Allah is the best of planners. People may plot against you, plan your downfall, or scheme in secret, but none of it can succeed unless Allah allows it. In Surah Al-Imran 3:54, Allah declares, "They plan, and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners." This verse is a powerful reminder that no matter how calculated or clever someone's plans are, they are nothing compared to Allah's divine strategy. When Allah strengthens you, He not only protects you from their harm, but uses their very plans to elevate you. Sometimes, the betrayal you face becomes the reason for your spiritual growth. The very people who try to break you unknowingly push you closer to your purpose. Allah's plan is always in your favor, even when you don't immediately see it. Trust that He sees every plot and that His wisdom will always prevail over human deception. 5. Protection is not always visible. Allah's protection doesn't always come in ways we expect. Sometimes He doesn't block the storm. He strengthens you to walk through it. Other times, His protection looks like delayed plans, closed doors, or people suddenly leaving your life. When Allah strengthens you, He also reshapes your surroundings to safeguard your heart and your future. What may seem like rejection or failure is often divine redirection. You might not understand it at the moment, but later you'll see how He was protecting you from something you couldn't see. His wisdom is beyond our understanding, and every no from Him hides a better yes waiting ahead. As believers, we must learn to trust His unseen barriers and believe that whatever He removes was never meant for us, and whatever He allows is always for our growth. His protection is silent, but it's always precise and perfect. 6. You don't need revenge when Allah is your defender. When Allah strengthens you, you no longer feel the need to seek revenge or prove yourself to anyone. You begin to realize that true justice belongs to Him alone. Instead of exhausting yourself, trying to respond to every insult, betrayal, or injustice, you hand your pain over to Allah, the most just, the all-seeing. This inner shift is a sign of spiritual maturity. You no longer carry the weight of bitterness, because you trust that Allah will take care of it far better than you ever could. When others hurt you, Allah defends you in ways they can't see, by exposing truth, protecting your dignity, or elevating your status. Remaining silent is not a sign of weakness. It's a reflection of your deep trust in divine justice. When Allah is your defender, you don't need loudness. His help is subtle, powerful, and always arrives right on time. 7. Signs that Allah is strengthening you. When Allah begins to strengthen you, the signs are clear, even if subtle. One of the first is that you stop depending on people for emotional or spiritual support. You begin turning to Allah first, finding comfort in dua and peace in solitude. Another sign is a strange sense of calm during chaos. What once overwhelmed you now feels manageable. This isn't because the problems disappeared, but because Allah fortified your heart. You also notice a growing attachment to the Quran and remembrance of Allah. These no longer feel like duties, but lifelines. Gradually, your priorities shift. You care less about pleasing people and more about pleasing your Creator. Even your silence becomes powerful. Your patience becomes purposeful, and your tears become healing. These are not coincidences. They are signs that Allah is strengthening your soul, preparing you for something greater, and lifting you above the harm meant to destroy you. 8. The most powerful people are the most reliant on Allah. The most powerful people in this world are not those with wealth, fame, or influence. They are those whose hearts are anchored in Allah. When Allah strengthens you, you become unshakable. Tawakkul, or complete reliance on Allah, becomes your greatest weapon. You begin to realize that worldly power is limited, but divine power is limitless. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was once alone, rejected by his own people, and had no army or wealth. Yet he changed the course of history. Why? Because Allah was with him. When your strength comes from your connection with your Lord, no failure can break you, and no enemy can defeat you. You walk with quiet confidence, knowing that your support is not from this world. True empowerment lies in surrendering to Allah, trusting His wisdom, and knowing that when He holds you up, no force in the universe can pull you down. 9. Allah will replace what you lost with something better. When Allah strengthens you, He also replaces what you've lost with something far better, something you couldn't have imagined. Loss, heartbreak, and betrayal may feel like the end, but with Allah, they are often the beginning of something greater. He removes people not to hurt you, but to protect you. He closes doors not to punish you, but to redirect you towards something better. This is His promise in the Quran. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Surah Ash-Shah 94:6. What feels like a painful ending is often Allah clearing your path for elevation. Your patience becomes the seed for unexpected blessings. Your tears become the cause for divine mercy. And your broken heart becomes the space where He plants inner strength. Allah never takes something away without the intention of replacing it with something more valuable. When He strengthens you, He also restores you, more whole, more faithful, more fulfilled. When Allah strengthens you, no force in the world can break you. Your pain becomes your power, your silence becomes your shield, and your faith becomes your greatest victory. So no matter what you're facing, keep going, keep trusting, and know that Allah is with you. Thank you for watching this powerful reminder on Pious Deen. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more soul-healing Islamic content. May Allah ease your burdens, strengthen your heart, and replace your pain with peace. Type Ameen in the comments if you believe Allah's help is always near.